Welcome back, YouTube, to Let's Play Dungeons of Dredmor. First off, we're going to be going up here. Actually, no, we were already there. Never mind. Actually, did we pick up that quest? Yes, we did. Sorry, I did not remember. So we should be going up here. Actually, no, got to go down around there. What a poor start. Go, let's get a lucky pick. Money. Good start. Okay. So we'll be going up here. These are satanic displacement glyphs, essentially teleport runes. So I've been teleported to this electro blobby. I'm just going to pop me fireball and whack until it dies. Okay, I'm going to pick up some more bolts and kill some more creatures. As you can see, there's quite a lot of loot in this room, so I'll be just grabbing everything. There's a dispenser machine for throwing items. I'm pretty much still only going to be bothered with using a stave. I don't really like range equipment anyway. It really doesn't deal much damage at all, even if you put your skill proficiencies in it. Another statue of Dredmor. I gain 50 experience on the first floor, and then it goes up by 50 each as you go down floors. Because obviously the later ones are at higher levels. Also, you can use barbecues and you can actually cook any steak that you find. I think it only applies to steak. And I also picked up some lutefisk, which is basically a very interesting sort of food item that heals only 1 health, but its main use is finding lutefisk shrines and then offering that, and then if you offer enough then you get given a rare item by the lutefisk god or something, whatever it is. I believe if you find a lutefisk golden box, or whatever it is, you can convert items into more lutefisk. So here we found an enjeweled wooden shield, so I think we're going to use that because it's quite high quality, and I believe it also enhances our magic. No. We have less mana, but I think we have increased magic power, so our spells will cost less. A fire sprout mine recipe. More stairs down. There are quite a few teleport runes in this room. And me just walking over blatant traps. Check down here. Let's go. Actually, best open this chest first. Bony wand. Typically, I keep on forgetting to use wands. I think I might check what it does. Let's see. Okay, so I'll wait for an enemy. Well, that didn't really do much, and now the wand is burnt out. So I'm probably not going to use the other bony wand. Let's just kill this thing. Whack it. And another level up. I just saw your princess is in another castle. So I will be choosing the next one in fire, which is Summon Wyrmling. So here we are, the main spell. So now I can summon a Friendly Wyrmling, which I can basically use to do all my battles for me. So if I just skip a turn, and it's powerful enough to pretty much one-shot most enemies on the first floor, so I'm going to be sticking with that. And basically, I can just distract enemies using it much easier. So I'll be pretty much using him forevermore. I believe you can also get like other abilities and things like Golemancy for making summoning like golem things to guard you. So here's a Hordrake lutefisk cube, and you can just sort of chuck things in there. So probably just going to be selling those. So if I right click this, I can just chuck anything in there. Just converts it into more lutefisk. In fact, I don't believe I have any shoes, so I'll put on these flippy floppies and get more lutefisk. So I don't think we found a lutefisk shrine yet. More some more Argonite, and we'll move on. So we'll just wait for my Wyrmling to kill this Diggle. See, it's really strong. Obviously later on is not as significant. So I just found my way back into the first room again. So at least it's all connected back up. I think I'm going to check out the check out the door space up there. Still haven't spotted the monolith. You as viewers, if you see anything that I don't actually notice, just point it out to me and then I'll be able to pick it up maybe in the next episode. So I'm going to now use the Amble of Krong to try and improve my endurement shield. So he's pleased and he's given me new powers. So now I have some existential resistance and I have some more necromantic ranged attack, but I'm not going to be using normal ranged attack. So it seems that I've lost my Wyrmling randomly. So I think I'll just be summoning him in the middle of those parts. Just so when I summon the Wyrmling, any squares adjacent to him have a fire effect, which injures things. But obviously I can't summon him in a non-empty space. I think I can only summon him within visible range. As with like most spells. Common sense really. Okay. More loot. This game is essentially loot, loot, loot. You just get as much as you can. You just pick up anything at all. Doesn't matter what it is. It's like if it's lying there, you pick it up. It's just sort of a trap. So I'll just disarm that. Sometimes they're hidden behind doors. I think I just picked up a ring. An iron ring. So I'm putting that in a ring slot and it increases my armor apparently. So, no Wyrmling with a Diggle. You kill that thing while I just run and collect the eggs. So I've got 8 eggs. Yeah. You just build up loads more over time. More Diggles. I'll kill this one. Okay. Grab those. Seems like I'm stepping on traps all over the place. Because I'm not really paying attention at all. Good thing is, Miranda will be back on soon. Well, it will be on in about an hour or so, so I'll be watching that. I highly recommend you watch it. It's very English style humour, which is based a lot on sarcasm and irony. So if you don't really like it, then you probably like more. I'm just going to say more American humour, which is a bit more simple. I'm not very good at explaining humour. So I think, I'm not sure whether that's actually, oh no, it added a bit of necromantic damage to my physical attack as well, so that's that sort of dark aura thing you see whenever I hit anything. So I'm just going to keep on exploring. Typically I don't die on the first or second floor, so I think the Let's Play will last a reasonable while. Normally I die on the 3rd floor and above. I've never actually made it beyond the 4th floor, I think. Yeah, because, random cake. Spaz room. Because I simply just don't watch my health before I get done in by traps. As simple as that, really. Okay, so more doors, lucky pick, fire, whack, whack. So it's really good to find enchanted weapons. This is an Uber chest. I can't quite remember what it takes to open it. I think you've got to like kill a boss in the area or something. I've never really known or looked it up, so I'm going to look it up. So I'm going to try the fire rune spell. So I'm going to put it there. And it's filled the room with fire. And here comes my Wyrmling at last. Also, sometimes more powerful spells, oh dear, Wyrmling just died from that fire, cause enemies to burn, and any flames that are larger than that will actually cause damage to anything that tries to walk on them. So, also enemies sort of reappear over time and sort of randomly, so it's best not to just continually walk back through rooms, because then it's just more effort, or you could just level grind forever, but it's best to just move on. You get a lot more experience that way. Also your summoned creatures, whether it's Wyrmling or what other skills can get you, they don't follow you through teleport pads. Not really sure why, but they will actually stay there, so you can just teleport back and they'll still be there. I think you can only have one summoned creature at a time, or at least you can only have one summoned Wyrmling. I haven't looked up many other abilities. Maybe I will soon. Summoning another Wyrmling again. So here we are, a Lutefisk statue. So I'm just going to drag the Lutefisk onto it. It says I've tithed 6 pieces. So I may as well do some more. Platinum, bauxite. I'm not going to be like making armors and stuff out of all this rubbish. Again, I'm just going to sort of drop anything in there. They're actually worth quite a bit, so I'm not going to be getting rid of those. Since I've got thing, I'm just going to replace it with a foppish tunic, so I'm just going to chuck the robe in there. Typically all of the starting items are fairly useless. Okay. So once I put a certain amount of Lutefisk in there, it will just give me an enchanted item. Oh my god. This doesn't seem to actually be a menagerie, which is a room full of creatures, but there's an awful lot of monsters here. So I'm just going to summon a Wyrmling to help me out. Okay, so that's quite a few. See, you can see those sort of larger flames, they'll just burn things and try and step on those squares. So there's quite a few enemies in this room, but it's not actually a menagerie like I thought. Monster menageries are highlighted in, or monster zoos are highlighted in light blue on the map. I'm going to pick up some more, sort out this trap. Okay. And after I've picked all this stuff up, I think, okay, and fail that trap, I think I will end the episode here. So I will see you next time, YouTube.